folks, how's it going? Just make sure everyone knows I am live right now. How you guys do? Right now, today we are doing our stream today. Apparently, I forgot, so I was wrong. I'm not gonna be a Fortnite stream. My bad. But I feel like we can do a Wednesday stream, even though I don't usually stream that day. But it's I guess a little pick me up because for one, I have not been streaming for the last Friday and Saturday. I was planning not to stream on Tuesday as well because, wow, I am absolutely exhausted. But I'm here to stream and I am here to draw. I mean, draw. Not that one. Ignore the last thing I said. Please. Anyways, let's get this drawing stream started, shall we? Yep. Nothing says like starting a stream out like Christmas music. I hate it. Oh well. As long as I'm having fun doing stuff, it's alright. That's fine. Just want to move the chat box a little bit. That's all I want to do. Not the most entertaining video, but dang it, I'm trying my best. Slow and steady, they say, wins the race. Damn it. Boop, 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 boop. So I need to finish Princess Cypher stream. I'll be starting my words together. Stew. I probably make horrible stews. Anyways, I was thinking about making some thumbnails for the VOD channel on YouTube. So at least that way people can look at my VODs and enjoy some of the drawings we've been doing. And yes, I am still working on the pre.0 OC, which is the talented, wonderful PNG. Me. Because for one, I realize faceless streams are cool and all, but people really need to have something in the left-hand corner to talk to. So I will try to get the boy done soon. My dear old boy, I'll try to get him done. It's just taking me a while. Because one, there's like many things I want to do with this PNG model that I think no one has done yet. Because usually I have like 2 set default poses. I want to make sure I have at least 4 or 5 set default poses. Because for one, I want to be a little more creative. I want to stick out from the rest. I don't care about views or stuff. I just want to find some interesting things to do while I'm waiting for, well, college. College. Good old college. Anyways, so I'm thinking about how am I gonna do this? Because one, I have several ideas. I go with a gear in the corner for right now, and then draw draw the thumbnail from there. There, but I'm probably gonna say the logo, the logo number count for definitely different streams. Like if it's a horror stream, it's red. If it's an art stream, it's blue. If it's a Terraria stream, it's green. If it's anything random, it's yellow, which means it's mellow. But if it's Castlevania, which again, that is horror, so it would totally be a red and yellow hue. That one. Guess one, I don't know about you, but just making different thumbnails and stuff and different styles of things intrigues me quite a bit. Especially doing the VODs, things like that. And more dogs. Alright. Maybe use a 2-layer thing, I guess. Then I'll just add a new layer to that one. I love dogs. Okay. Focus. Focus. Okay. We're focused. So, what I was thinking was, here I go with just the gear in the corner, that's it. But I was kind of thinking about it more just like, what if I just drawed... No, what if I actually take the time and just like make a little thing in the bottom corner left over here, stretch out to at least here and there. And so, and to make it more interesting, I could add a little testicle here, a little one here, and a gear over there. That doesn't. Excuse me, I had a hot pocket. There. Ooh. Anyways, add gear to the left corner here, and add testicle here and right here to make it seem like it's moving it just a little bit here and there. Because I feel like I'm having side work, and I got gears, some triangle things, and shite like that. Guess one, electricity does flow through his veins, aka my veins, to try and make something good. But yeah. Anyways, let's get to it, shall we? If I can get the pen size right. Okay. So we'll start with the gear in the corner first then. Then we can draw the line from there and make it how we see fit. There you go. Make sure it's lined up. Yep, it's lined up. There you go. So what we're gonna do. Most skills pick up here and there while doing art. Because I completely forgot you can just do that. It's a little shaky. Because it's so I drink. That looks like shit. Okay, so probably have to do see pen mark. Call it Eel Classic. I don't know why I call it Eel Classic. Maybe because I'm old school. I do like drawing. Like, yeah, I enjoy the Mars stuff here and there sometimes, but now it says, like, just use a old pen or pencil and just drawing and enjoying what you do in real life. Skipping frames by 44%. Yippee! Can we get to 60? Can we get to 60? Yeah, just checking my frames real fast. Okay, there we go. Probably delayed by 2, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Draw the gear just a little bit better. As for one, we want to defend. If you remember Toonami back in the day, they used to have this little thing, the bomb of the where they shows like coming up next, Dragon Ball. And it had like a cool metal fun little disc spin around that. I enjoy things like that. What I want. I can make it bigger. That type of big. Okay, something's definitely off. If I could do this. No. Close. What if I finish the circle first? Okay, that looks a lot better. I can probably shrink it down right about here, maybe. Make it a little more that way. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, definitely a lot better than it was originally. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. All right. So next thing we're gonna do. Not like that, computer. Top limit. Yeah, you limit. For that one. this off. Stretching my arms a little bit. And we're all good. Oh, that's weird. Usually the folder's supposed to show. Oh, I didn't click the save button first time. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Okay, gear now. No, yep. It's not gonna be with the same pictures. I needed to go to clip note. Right to the art folder. Okay, that's saved for now. Sorry. Accidentally tapped on the microphone. Oh, think about how am I gonna do this. Sarge. Oh, wait. Right. I have a tool. I have a curve tool for that. Don't I? Or, well, imagine not having the curve tool. Apparently this does help. Like, extremely well. You make it a little better. I could around a bit. Either that or just no, that doesn't work. And that did not work either. Experimental, I say. Experimental. Okay, yeah. That's what I want. Yeah. Jesus song. It's too sappy. I want sappy. I want some. What's the word for? It's not sad. Not dramatic. It's a hype. What was the hype? Ugh. So where am I? Energetic. Something to energize me a little bit, you know. Give me a little bit more of reason to keep drawing. Not chill and relaxed. Because when I'm playing games, then I can be chill and relaxed. Not bored out of my mind, just try to keep my eyes open. Let's go already! I'll stick with it. That's okay, I guess. Oh, that's not Streamlabs. Oopsie, my bad. Never mind. Okay. This one should go right here. If not, then I'll use the pen and for the rest of the work. Yeah, I'll use the pen. Alright. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot, and it still looks bad. I'm sorry, that makes sense. Please take your time. Usually I hate doing this, but honestly leaves me no choice. I have to do a little bit of a Van Gogh and just keep making lines. Okay, that's a lot better. Alright. I hate doing that sometimes, but it helps. It does help. Slashing the lines a little bit to get what you want consistently does help. Just remember to raise it or make sure the line's a little more thicker when you're done. I mean, that's how I did my portraits of fan art for. Actually, I don't think I ever tweet out Ken or Common because I was embarrassed by it. I can't remember why though. All right, because I draw Common's Moncomm's character Webby. If you don't know who Moncommon is, I really recommend you check out the Webby Twitter. Have some fun with that. Because one, I do like the boy. I do like the art boy. Also the same boy too, but I'm not here to tell you what I like on YouTube or Twitter. I'm here to draw. I'm here to make art, not talk about YouTubers. I really do enjoy their content things. I really do. I'm here to make stuff. So get on with it. Okay. Alright. Here I can start with the light here. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm thinking maybe straight line. Right? Oh wait, I did this right. Straight line. So, because once we get to the main lines, I'm probably gonna get rid of half of the straight line, so that way it looks like the two tesseract corals are interlapping. The best way to describe it, interlapping. Like I said, I can't remember some shit. I can't remember shit. Get out of here. Yuck. Basically, we'll have our streams here. No, I'm gonna make sure this is lined up with this. That is not lined up. Are you wondering how the hell I can tell that's not lined up? It's because for one, I can tell the lines a little more taller than the bottom one. Basically, I'm noticing how tall it was from the top to bottom. So I'm ratioing it out. So you can tell. Basically, that'll be the title right there, or what I'm doing on streams, and that'll be the number here 2, 3, maybe a 4, maybe a 5, maybe 6. Just depending how times I do art streams. I probably might do a lot of them, or maybe not a lot. Who knows? I'm just doing this for just a little while until I get into college. That's what I really want to do. Excuse me. Okay, then I'll add some curves here. Then I'll probably stretch out the lines like here and then there. Oh, and we just keep using the lines. Hey, dummy! Use the line! Use the lines, Red! Use the lines! I don't know why I never saw me closer to so many TV shows, movies, and films. I don't know. I don't want to know. Because my mind is like an enigma. And it's kind of like spilled milk. That's not right. That boy ain't right. Yeah, make it like that. The line should be just a little bigger. Not that big. Here. Right there. There we go. Okay, that should probably draw the line. So that's right. I thought I heard this already. Take a look. Okay, no, I did not hear this one. Okay. Gotta make sure. Because you listen to the same songs over and over again, that makes me older than Boomerang. I don't know how people deal with this same boopers again and again. And no one wants to be a Boomerang. I'll tell you that much. You know, some people do want to be a Boomerang. Okay. Now then. This. Around like so. No, ain't right. That's not right. I don't want that good enough. No, there's a way I did this. No, there's a way. If I remember correctly, hopefully it will come back to me sooner or later. Hopefully. Trust me. Focus. When I say focus, I don't mean draw the line and just say, ah, fuck it, go to the side. Go straight. There you go. That's not correct. You swerved a little bit there. Uh-oh, you swerved a little bit. Let's try that again, shall we? Hmm. Guessing now I do this. Come on. Come on. It's always fun to see you do a little fuck up here and there. Like a Bob Ross. Hey look, he fucked up. Please don't here to comment how sharing a job I'm doing. I really would be appreciated. Not easy man sanity. One little bit at a time. Just a little. If I do this first, then do lines. Oh, wait. That's right. It's so simple, even a child can do it. Oops. Oopsie, I forgot. Looks like I forgot again. I mean, same as usual. I usually forget things quite a bit, so. Like I said, this is not a surprise to me. That looks taped on. That looks taped on. Not even close. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, you. Freaking hand! Draw! Please! Stop fucking up! Oh, what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that helps. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Okay, yeah, saved. Okay, that makes more sense. Excuse me. That's what you get for drinking cherry Dr. Pepper. it a little stretchy. I'll make it stretch out a little bit. See what happens. Or instead of doing that, like a dingus dungus, dungus dingus. What if I just did the lines of this one time? Okay, I don't mind that much. That looks fine. That's good. Even though I probably might have to raise it up a little bit this way and move the line a little more this way over here a little bit. I know you guys can see the pen thing. Ooh, my bobber, thingamajiggy, my little bob. The crosshairs. You can't see my crosshairs, but I'm pointing towards this line right here. Oh, I can wave. Hello. How's it going? I hope your day's going ooh, splendidly. Alright, enough messing around. Even though I love messing around. Dumb shit. Alright. Okay. About here. And then here. Then we'll have a few holes here and here. Make it look interesting. Alright. Then we'll spin around the test corner like so. You know what? It's a little off. I'm not good at talking while focusing at the same time, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I might do this for at least 2 hours, maybe 3, depending on how long this will take. Because it probably won't take me that long. The only problem is, it shouldn't take me that long. Because I'm probably just gonna erase the line halfway anyways. Tesla coil to be somewhere. And I'm not talking about the brand Tesla, no. You can kiss my butt. The real Tesla coil. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright. I'll fix the lines when I get to drawing them. Because I got the color and the grades anyways. Coils a little too close, it could explode the system. At least I think so. I have not gone to college for this shit, so do not take my word for it. I suggest do your own research. Do not believe in the cyborg. He probably is not an expert electrician. He's not Tesla Coil. Or what's his name back then, who invented the Tesla Coil? Because I know ain't Thomas Edison. Because I know he just takes people's ideas saying, the light bulb, I invented it. That's me, Thomas Edison, I invented it. But yeah, again, I just took an idea before and just said, that's my idea. But that was my idea. I don't get it. Like I said, with me, it's basically, I hope to one day to be a good artist. That's my goal in life, to be a good artist and try and make people smile. If I do that, then I think I've done my goal quite well. Because I don't care about fame, popularity, or this other stuff. I don't care about it. Things I do care about is probably your art related, gaming related, or any type of ability to the thing I like mostly about gaming, art, streaming, video making, all this wonderful stuff. Yeah, I'm still unsure how to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not an expert in any way, so my advice is do not listen to me quite well. Please do your own research and take some lessons and just question it first off, where you just say, okay, I respect your decision and how you teach me this stuff. Like, I'm no teacher. I'm just a student, just the same as you. I had to make that clear. Crystal even. Okay. So I'm gonna use the line tool again. Because for one, we need to make a ball. Two, we need to make sure the coils are lined up. Oh, too big. once it doesn't disappear from that visible line, we should be good. Okay. I hate this so freaking much. Please, I don't like this. Hurry up, load! Yeah, not even the dogs like this. Let me skip. Let me skip. Please. Ah, this is awful. Ah. Stop, Biggest, stop, Biggest, stop, please. Okay, that's better. Excuse me. We're probably gonna draw the wheel right here. So it's not too big. The only trouble I have with making thumbnails and stuff like this is the fact of if the thing is a little too big, then I clearly gotta get rid of some of it from there. Lightning. Probably gonna make it purple and white because for one, most people think electricity is mostly associated with blue, yellow, and red. Well, what if we just did purple and white? See what happens. Because I have seen thunderstorms before, and I think for one, yeah, electricity is mostly blue for the most part, but it has a white hue to it, so it's blue and white. Hue when you combine the sparks together. when you're using jumper cables, it's usually a red spark. It's red and white spark. It's a red and white hue. See the color details into everything. I think it's interesting. Like I said, I'm not an electrician or anything else like this. I just been around a lot of wires and things like that, going to try to repair batteries and try to make sure solar panels are all good and stuff. So, yeah. I know a little bit here and there about electricity, but not much. I just know a little bit about the color difference and a little bit of how the hues should look compared to how they animate cartoons and things like that. Because most people will just say, I'm sick and tired of seeing blue. Avadi avada. And next to I'm sick and tired of seeing red. Ugh. See that, it's just like, ugh. And then some people will just say, I like the color yellow electricity. I don't know why. It just makes so much sense. To me, I think electricity has a vibrant different colors of brain, think. Recalibrating. Okay, there we go. I think electricity has a few different colors when you're using different types of forms of electricity, entirely depending on how you use it. Like I said, Discord can be blue with a white hue on it. Thunderstorms can be pure electricity for a little bit of purple and white, because that's the hue it goes with when it's a big thunderstorm. Yellow, I think yellow is mostly associated with, I don't know, because I haven't seen a yellow hue at all. I have seen a red hue with working on car batteries and solar panels and things like that, but a yellow hue, I have not seen one. Because most media predicts thunder or thunderbolt or electricity as yellow. And who can blame them? It does make the color pop out a little bit more than the original hue of blue and white and purple and white. Also with red and white hues. I don't know what I'm talking about. Honestly, I could be talking out my ass here. Maybe. Who knows? I just been around a lot of electricity. I just know what color is what. Especially when sparks fly and stuff like that. God, I need to shut up and focus. Focus it! Focus! Okay, I'm trying to focus. I'll focus. Okay. Alright, we're kind of done for that section right now of the drawing aspect of it. Now, it's time for the line art. Dear God, help us all. I don't fuck it up. Okay, so I think the first thing to do here is probably this thing right here. Basically, I'm going to take it bit by bit, piece by piece, and then draw one coherent by it. Now you may ask, why are you doing that? Because for one, with things like this, you want to make sure everything feels connected. Like, yeah, it's a circle, obviously, so make it feel connected to the circle. If I can do it right. Come on. Do it right. 1, 2, 3. You bastard! Why you do this to me? Why are you so mean to me, hand? This doggone hand, I tell ya. It's not right either, hand. I'm about to use the line tool. I don't want to cheat. Come on. Make it fair. Maybe I can hold the line a little bit. Come on. talk, please. That would not make me a happy camper. That would make me an angry camper. Dang it. My eyes just catch a detail. It just knows that, hey, something ain't right. Of course it ain't right, because for one, I went off the line again. It's like me shooting the wind. Actually, oh, I like old jokes. Alright, you forced my hand here, hand. Line tool it is. Line tool it is, you son of a gun. I have to move some of the lines back anyways because of it. So it just makes the most sense to do that. Because remember, I'm just using the basis of the line here to get the right proportions. Right now, I can tell you that circle's now is going to be half there. Circle is going to be here, and half is going to be over here, and the line's going to be up there. The rest of the circle will still be here, just how the way is going to be designed, with the lines. God. I do hate cheating, I really do, but my hand's not acting properly, so I have to do a little bit of the old line cheat. I hate doing it, but it's a tool, I'll use it. I just hope it's alright. Maybe someone's twisted mine. Kind of is. I mean, it's just like, I'm just using Microsoft Paint tools at this point. Oh, I can draw a circle correctly and not fuck up. Please, God, don't let me fuck up. Okay. Okay, I'll focus. I'm locked in now. Okay, locked in. Here we go, folks. I probably don't know what the hell that means to you, bro. We die of cringe. Why did he use that? If Gen Z can use it. Because one, I don't care. That's why. Mostly because one, I don't care. Hold on. Almost. Just a little more. Come on, you. Come on, you son of a gun. Come on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. See, I can draw a straight line. I can do it. Just takes a bit. That's all. surgery, I have to be careful of it. It's like delicate surgery. You have to be careful. Okay. Let's see if I can draw this type of, you know, ball. See if I can try. Close. A little bit more, please. I sound like Sam there for a second. Hi there, everyone. Me, Adam Sandler. How's it going? I could not do an Adam Sandler impression to save my life. But I got in my head. I'm probably just going to give it the old, oh, Mr. Sandler, you so good. Because that's my best impression of Adam Sandler. Golly. Because honestly, I heard that joke from a Vanoss gaming video, and it was basically Brian trying to, because they're playing another golf game of sorts, and Brian was talking about how Nogla helps Vanoss so much with the games and stuff, and he's just like, oh, Mr. Vanoss, tastes so good. Because most YouTubers do that for clown stuff, and it was funny to me. Not that much. It's funny. Too bad most people do kind of hate that joke sometimes, but I enjoy it here and there once in a while. I hit the rim! Which is another joke. Yes. We're next to, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost! Much better. Okay. Now, for the electricity part, we're going to draw that completely blue. So that way, I don't have to draw any more lines with that, but I can still draw lines with it, color it in, and make it at least coherent with a little bit of white too, so that way it looks a little more eye-popping. You know, catch the eye a little bit, and catch my drift. Man, talk too much. Yeah, stinky. Boo boo. My brain's just full of memes. It's full of old classic memes, like Socially Awkward Penguin. You remember that? Well, I sure don't. Because Socially Awkward Penguin was way before my time. I remember MLG at the time. Definitely. Because most people do like MLG videos. Still to this day. Including YTPs, which I still kind of do watch here and there. Like, maybe I'm bored one day and there's nothing else to watch. Maybe Conrad didn't upload anything, maybe Iron Mouse didn't upload anything. Maybe no one's uploading anything at the moment, so I just go to that lemon and just watch some old classic YouTube poops like Frying Nemo. And it was good. I mean, there was also the horror side of YTV. I remember the whole Mr. Krabs with the I can't remember what that video was called. It was either the Mr. Krabs one or the Cold Cat one, which was also funny. It was with Duo Bob. I made you into this world, I'm gonna put you in this world. Anything to say? Who the gates of heaven? Excuse me, what? I still hope YTP is still highly talked about to this day. I mean, to me, old YouTube was good at the time. I mean, most of the stuff now we have, like games, animations, even though there were still animations back then made by Newgrounds people. Like I said, there were a lot of things about YouTube that made it special. In my way of saying, I miss the search system. I do miss the dislike button. I really do wish they would put that back. Because one, it was probably the most useful system out of the bunch. Most people say, what are you talking about? Them getting get rid of dislikes really helped the site. Did it though? I mean, the only reason why dislikes exist is because one, people need to make sure the videos were good quality. Not just, boo, you suck type of content. Because one, it was looking up how to do the Heimlich, because YouTube can do that now, where you can look up specific videos of how to help blank, or how to do the blank. Like how to do the Heimlich maneuver, YouTube can do that. But now with no dislikes, that's a problem. Like I said, with so many other ways to make art and things. Use his little coin on the stream. And hang on, I'm going to turn up my desktop audio just for you guys, just a little bit. Not too loud. Because one, I want to make sure I'm heard and not drowned out with background music. Making sure. Okay. I'm getting drowned out a little bit. Okay, there we go. I think that, yep. Okay. 21. Okay, that will do it. 0.21. The lucky number. For some people. Not me. I don't know what you'll get me for. Okay. So, what was I talking about again? Oh, right. The whole thing with old YouTube versus new YouTube. Because one, I do miss old YouTube here and there sometimes. Like, 2006 to 2016 was probably the peak of YouTube at the time. And most people would say, no, it's probably 2020. And I would say, December 2016. Because one, I'm not an old head or anything else like that. When I started watching YouTube, I was 12. And I did watch some of the old videos like Smush. Also, Philip DeFranco. And just wondering, what's going on the internet? But apparently YTP and gaming videos were the main thing I would watch. Why? Because one, I had peak interest in gaming. What can I say? Once the people were around, we'll watch it. I mean, I started watching Jacksepticeye back in 2014 because I really loved The Walking Dead. And I couldn't play the Telltale games myself, so I watched other people play it. Really glad I didn't buy it back then. Because one, Telltale Games shut down, and honestly, to me, that would have been a whole waste of money to let go down the drain. Coon the Wolf Among Us. God, I do miss old gaming. I do. Going on YouTube. But enough reminiscing. We still got some more things to do before we're done with this. Because for one, I will cover this in. Because right now, it does look good. It does look good. It does. heck, I still want to try and make a video about how commentary came to be back in the old day of YouTube. But there was so much shit I have to go through, especially with the news media, because the only way to talk about how commentary community started is with the drama community and also the news and media industry. Because one, gossip was a popular topic to tackle back then. It still is, in fact. It's just not widely talked about now. It's mostly politics and stuff these days. That's not my focus. Right now my focus is trying to make fun of stuff, and then hopefully on Friday, again, I can stream again. I may have fucked up. Uh-oh. You did a little stinky and add the lines together like a dimbo. Well, shit. Looks like we gotta start it over again. I'm sorry. Like I said, you can't just say, keep going. That's terrible. Like I said, you gotta take the time to cook. It's not like, let him cook. Let him cook. Cook what? No, it's because art is like cooking. Especially with gaming. Because I will keep saying this till the day I am on that hill, taking my last breath saying, it's like cooking! You have a bag of trail mix, damn it! Oh. But I will take that word to my grave to that day, saying, quite simply put, gaming is like cooking. You're adding a whole lot of spice, things to it, and you're trying to make sure the development time is cooking as about as well as the meat itself. Because if it's overdone, people are not going to like it. If it's too raw, then people are not going to like it. It's kind of like the same thing with cash wraps and sorts. Like, remember Monopoly? Yeah, I remember Monopoly. We all remember Monopoly. Especially when they had so many other versions of Monopoly. You like to play Monopoly again, but the New York edition? You like to play Monopoly again, but the Ohio edition? Would you like to play the Disney version? Or would you like to play the Prague version? Because the Prague placement one was just weird. Beat by Dr. Dre. Who cares? But I think the funniest one to me, and I think I had a little bit of inspiration call to this, was when Tekken, of all people, because I was scrolling YouTube and I just found one of the randomest videos from Tekken to date, talking about One Piece Monopoly. It's like, you could do so much with that. But no, it was a lazy cash grab with just the characters attached to it, just worth about 100 blanks each. Maybe 50 blank each. I was like, that's terrible. That was a horrible idea. Also, the straw hat says the Monopoly tokens were quite interesting. Too bad for Frankie, though. Too bad for Frankie. He got his face melted. Oh. To be honest with you, I want to try and make an art stream of this, where I'm talking about how to improve One Piece Monopoly. Instead of just saying, here, I fixed it, no, it's me trying to improve on the concept a little bit more, saying, maybe instead of just 4 people, you can have like 2 more people to it. Like, for example, you have like, you're the pirate captain and you have your first mate, you have a young crew, you have your warlord system, and also the war government marines. Like, basically, you have 5 ways to play like 2 different factions. 5 different factions. Oopsie! And it's just like 8-player co-op at that point. Like, that'd be amazing. And also, the board could be designed like, you know, like the whole, excuse me, like geography. Like, Tekken always says geography is everything. Well, in that case, why not make the board, the 4 squares anyways, like the red line? You know, where basically the red line connects, disconnects here and there, because there's like 4 separate ways of the corners. And why not make the middle of the board, I hate to say this, like, absolutely, the grand line itself. Like, basically you have all 4 C's here and there. Basically you have the west blue, the north blue, the south blue, and the east blue. Like, all 4 sections of the corners of where your characters will start. And once you reach around the grand line every time, it'd be like pass go. Either that or it could be different. It could be, because for one, designing a board like that will take time and effort just from me. Just to say, here's a concept of it. Saying, here's the grand line right down the middle here. And so on and so forth. Like I said, I'll say that for another stream for another time, and I'll probably have wing flying animations on here as well. Well, because honestly, I think he's much more of a big anime fan than me. Like I said, I do like One Piece, and I do love Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball, all this other cool anime stuff. But sometimes I am not an expert. I am no expert. I am no one to talk about. Because for one, I don't know much about how Oda creates his world. Because I don't work for the guy. And honestly, he's very creative of what he does with the worlds and stuff. Especially right now with next chapter, I would think, of, what was it again? Elbaf. It was Elbaf. Like I said, my mind's getting old, and I can't keep storing new information in and out. So, Elbaf is probably the next. No, it is the next art. See, this is what happens when I get distracted. I can't speak properly. But basically, imagine taking Elbaf and putting it somewhere in the grand line of the New World, the Grand Line, and all 4 of the East, West, and South, and North Blue, and trying to figure out, okay, who you're gonna play as. Now that's an interesting question, because everyone said, well, One Piece Monopoly had the Straw Hats, and I would say, why not just be the ships then? You know, like, you can use the Sunny, or Lost Submarine, or Kid's Ship, or Big Mom's ship, or one of the marine vessels. Dr. Vegapun's, one of Dr. Vegapun's ships. Or heck, maybe the world government ships. Because to be honest, I think for one, if I do make the concept of this, I probably will share it to Twitter and just say, here's my idea for an actual One Piece Monopoly. And people will just be so confused and so baffled by it by saying, the hell is this? This one, Hasbro just said, don't put effort into it. Mr. Hasbro, you sure? I'm positive on that. And you can bet my right nutsack on that stuff, because I bet you no one will care, because it's Monopoly. What else can I do with it? Good point, sir. I'll get right on it. Buyer, how much can you pay for this again? $100 then, Boyer. Now get to it. Yes, sir. uh, Because I bet that's how most of the meetings at Hasbro go. Like for many examples, maybe. Just like they want a thing done, and you just see something on the counter saying "game due this day." Like, ah, shit. What are we gonna make this time? Well, want to make another trash grab? Yeah, I'll make another trash grab. What are we doing this time? Monopoly again? Of course, Monopoly. I know. How dare I? How dare I shit on Hasbro? But sometimes you have to understand these companies only care about one thing. It's always about money. Always will be. Me though, I just take my time and see what I can do with it. Because for one, Hasbro has old heads. Because for one, Hasbro has been around since quite a while actually. I'll probably have to look up some information, see when Hasbro was made. Probably at least from 1920s, maybe 1940s, maybe 1960s. Because I know they have been around for millennia, decade even. Going Mattel Electronics and B-17 Bomber. Man. Games back then, man. Honestly, I say the 2000s for me were probably a little bit more better with the PS2 and probably the GameCube. Sure. But for some reason, my brain tells me that the PS1 actually looked pretty okay for the most part. And do I really want to play the PS1? Of course I do. I want to see what I can find from the past to make a game look a little bit better from inspirations from that era. Heck, even 16-bit could be an inspiration too. I mean, look at Terraria. That game's still going. And people still like it. Including the mod scene as well. Which I might do a series on reviewing the mods of Terraria and just seeing where that goes. Like I said, we'll see. And that could be a little bit when Wing and Beeswax are not around, because for one, they're very busy. They're busy people. Like I said, live streaming can't be everyone's thing, including me. I mean, sooner or later, I might have to just go, I have college to do, I don't have time for streaming at some point. So, sooner or later, you won't probably see me around here for the most part, because I'm probably busy with college too. Trying to make sure, alright. Make sure this works then. Sure you're actually doing college. Developer license, and make sure I come in the studio. Because for one, I want to make sure creativity flies again. I also want to make sure everyone gets paid and make sure that I, as the leader, probably won't. Either that or maybe a little bit, because for one, I probably want to make sure everything's up to date and everything's ready to go for everyone. I mean, it's dependent on me, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, creativity can shine somewhere, especially if you're working on a studio. Not a company, a studio. Where you want creativity to fly once more. Because it's possible to do that. It is possible. It's just the fact of everyone will just say, it's a company. No. Back in the old days, Disney used to be a studio, and now they're a multi-conglomerate company. And most people say, hey, well, yeah, obviously. That's how Disney runs. I mean, back in the old days, that's how Disney used to run. They just did it because, for one, they could. I think most people people do forget that about Snow White, because I did not watch the first ever Disney film ever. To me, that would be probably Lion King, maybe. I can't remember my first Disney film. I can't remember. And honestly, I probably don't even care. Because to me, Disney's just like, eh. It's like McDonald's drive-thru, to me. Like, all Disney films, they're good. They have wonderful bombastic stories by very talented people. It's just, to me, now with Disney, it's just like a dollar store drive-thru type of thing. Like, what's on the dollar menu this time, boys? A live action Lion King. Okay. What else? A live action Lion King. Okay. What else? Maybe you don't have anything else. What do you mean you want to have sequels? What do you mean? There's nothing original. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? There's nothing original here. There's only sequels, prequels, and a whole lot of live actions and remakes. It's just like, I just want to see creativity again. Like, yeah, Elemental was bad, but to me that felt original a little bit. Like, I don't care about market placement and stuff. A lot of stories good, the animation is fluent and creative. I would enjoy it. But honestly, Elemental was a dumb name in the first place. They could have called it anything else but that. Because for one, an element means something entirely different towards water, earth, fire, and air. You could have called it Mother Nature. Disney and Pixar says Mother Nature, which would have been a little bit more interesting of a film if they called it that instead of just Elementals. No, you could have just called it Elements from there, buddy. Like, it doesn't have to be Elemental. It could have been Disney Pixar presents Mother Nature, and that could have been a better film. Like I said, Disney and Pixar want to take my ideas, go right ahead. I don't care. Because for one, I'd rather have creativity than copyrightivity. Copyrightivity. Sponsored by Copyrights. Off the wazoo. Alright, enough of that. Back to work. Come on. Don't do that. Careful. Awful. Easy does it now. I'm on the right layer this time. Good. Because one, if we had that there, that would have been disastrous. Which means people would have seen that mistake over and over again every time I edit in the thumbnail FOD02 or FOD03 or blank. Because for one, how I'm going to do this thumbnail style will be, the gear will be colored different ways, and this will still be blank. So basically, this is just going to be a PNG of sorts, and that does help a little bit here and there. It saves me a little time of redrawing it over and over and over again. sure, but you want to remember how to draw it every time as well. So remember that it's like a good balance type of thing. It's always an act. And you want to make sure it's a perfect balance. So remember, okay, do I know how to draw this? Yes, of course I do. Are you sure? Yes. Are you really sure? Yes. Okay. Sure. Because if you don't remember how to draw it, then people get suspicious saying, how did you draw this anyways? Fine. No point, don't say why you're lying. Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop lying! Now what I meant to do. Oopsie. Never mind. Okay, we got a little more time before I have to end stream. Because for one, I'm a tired boy, and boy needs to sleep. Here comes the boy, and the boy. Okay, that's going. I don't mind this as much. And I do mean the royalty-free music. Sooner or later, I will have to pay for it. You know, to make sure I have obligations to use the music. Because one, copyright music's not cheap. And you have to pay a license. Just like most things. Either that or just create my own stuff, which I am probably going to do the latter half and go cheap option and go create my own shite. In order for people to use it? Well, if I make it good enough, then hopefully yes. So I want it to be royalty free. I want people to use it. Because I don't want the copyright strike people, because for one, they haven't asked, or anything else like that. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want to be a dickhead and use copyright to get things done right. No, I'd rather people just ask and make sure, hey, it's okay to use it. It's like, yeah, go right ahead. Because that's fine. One, I have seen how people abuse that copyright system, especially Mr. Aisho Speedo, because that guy abuses copyright on a daily basis, and yet people do forget. Not me. I remember what Speed did. I also know what most other people did back in their past, especially GameStar. Because once you know what's on the internet and you know how to process it, then you remember it for life. Most of the other things that you want to remember, like what's the scaling thing in math? What's x equals this? Or what does pi equal to? You will immediately forget it because for one, you're more focused on the past of the YouTubers than what's going on in your life right now, including math and other things. which is very important to remember some of these things, because math is important, and always will be, especially when drawing, or cooking, or scaling, or electrician work. It's always important to keep a clear mind and remember have some math skills in your repertoire of that brain. Coding spelling. Spelling is also very important. I just think people forget that, oh, I don't need to do college, but you do, because one, taxes. College teach you college teaches you about taxes. And most people say, no, I don't need college. Like, no, you still do. Like I said, you could take dreaming like an ultimate hobby of sorts. And treat YouTube like a hobby as well. Because for one, remember, you're doing art for a hobby. You're doing YouTube as a hobby because these are your passion projects, not your life's goal and make a startup company out of it. Mr. Beast. And besides, even if I do want to make good stuff like merch and things like that, merchandising things, it will still be out of my own pocket. Because for one, yeah, it's cool. People are buying my stuff like that. At the same time, it's just costly. Because for one, you have to pay for the booth. That's number one. Of all stuff, I wish I could draw lines correctly. When you hear people just say, well, how did I come to go live streamer? Just stream, dingus. Like, yeah, that's part of it, but don't you want to have a good mic quality or setup or things like that? And my answer to you is just make do with what you got. And don't worry about growing. Just take your time with it. I would say how people, especially when when children when they act in Hollywood and stuff, it's because for one they can't balance out the ego and the popularity or the stress of being famous. So when they grow that ego, it becomes more bigger than the popularity. It does hurt them in the long run. I mean, take a look at Mr. Homo himself, Macaulay Culkin. When Homo got popular, I bet yeah he celebrated like a son of a gun, just saying, "Yippee! I did it! Look at me now, Mom! Look at me now!" And then you just see that, and you're just like, "Good for him." But then when you hear the sequel didn't do well, and you just see Macaulay Culkin again, you're like, "What happened to him?" No one really knows. But everyone knows Macaulay's still around, including some of the other actors from Home Alone, which is great. I do wish they're having a good time out there right now and just surviving. Because that's what we're all trying to do. We're all trying to survive in this world right now. Trying to make do what we got. And to be honest, that's the best we can do. Most of these YouTubers and other people will just say, ugh, the brokies, they're here. And I would say quite simply, yeah, we're here. And honestly, we're just chilling. Because for one, here we're trying to get famous for reasons on our comprehensions. And what I'm trying to say is, why we stream, especially for me, is if I can make a little money to help out where I can, that's good enough. I done my job. Because I just enjoy making art, doing this not for a living, but just for right now until I go to college. Because I rather make sure I'm going to the places I need to go to get higher education in the degree of art making and also game design, computer science, and all that other smashy stuff. Because that's how I feel about doing Blender. Oh yeah, by the way, I am doing Blender. Because for one, I want to make sure that I'm doing something with my life. Than just saying, I have done absolutely nothing with my life. So, there's that. And the other reason is basically, I want to try to make sure that I do make someone happy with my art. I do want to try and be more creative, be more of a, not an influence, but more of just draw and just enjoy what I do. Because what can I do? I mean, I could write a story maybe, even though I'm bad at writing. I want to keep trying at it until I get it right. Which is possible. Come on. Because one, art is kind of like trial and error. You always have to keep trying until you get it right. Including game design, including singing, and especially in editing. Because editing is like art. Everything's like art. CGI is kind of like art. Even though most people just say, hey, boo, CGI! And I would just look at it and just say, they work hard on the CGI and stuff. Like, I say that is high form of art too. We're next to anime being another high form of art. Like I said, there's many different ways you can look at art and just say that is high form art. Would it say AI is art? No. I would say AI is kind of just like you're stealing art from the artists who host their stuff for public stuff. Sorry, brain fart. Basically, you're hosting the artist's work that they worked so hard on and trying to make it so that way you can say, I own this piece, but actuality, no, you don't. Who actually owns it is a demon artist. And the only reason why you're saying I own it is because, for one, you use ChatGPT's AI to make it for you, which is terrible. Just absolutely horrid. Like I said, if you want to use the artist's work, just give them credit. That's the only thing I will say to that. If you're gonna use someone's art, give them credit the reference, and please, for fuck's sakes, credit the people that worked on it. Why do you think cartoons do that? So they don't get sued. But also because, for one, it shows me who created it, how much they worked hard on it. Because one, I didn't know Jared Koski made Dexter Salvatore back then, because I was only 6. But now I know the guy who made Dexter Rap also made Primal, also a Unicorn Warriors Eternal, and he's still doing the work. And honestly, it's not just him, it's the people working with him. Side by side, there's always a team of artists working with the main head of the creative process. Well, not the creative process, like the whole thing of storyboarding, still design, especially the concept boarding, and especially the color and painting. Everything needs to be perfect. That's why everyone works as a team when it comes to art, especially animation, because it takes a while to make the art and stuff. And when you treat people like shit, they'll treat you like shit too. And that's what I do find horrible about monopolies right now. Because one, the people that own Discovery, that own Cartoon Network, and most of these other shows, yeah, they're doing yeah, they're doing horrible. This is fine. Because most people will just say, cartoons, who needs them? Bah humbug. That's Discovery right there. There's a Scrooge. While you got most other people, like indie artists, saying, no, think this is fun. I need to be an animator and draw cartoons to be a little more serious or a little more deadly or a little more adult or a little more childish. It's fine. It's fine to do this stuff because animation is like kind of like the internet, sort of kind of that way. And saying quite simply, art is expressive and it always will be expressive. How we draw, how we animate, how we make things for everyone. It shows what we do. So in that case, why do people why do people try then to make another studio to for this indie animation stuff and make products over it? Like, I'd rather just be by myself and figure it out from there. It's like, yeah, the studio's nice and all, but I don't want to have to control the projects and stuff because, for one, that's the artist's pride and joy. That's their baby. And once it's left on the street, it's kind of like saying it's fair game to everyone. Including Disney, who will just say, Goo Goo Gaga, make a show out of this. Sorry, already ended. I don't care. Make another one! Because that's Disney right there. That is Disney. Come on. Almost done, man. We're almost done. Just one more drawing to go. Then I can get some rest. Okay, yeah, that's good. Alright. Final part, the balls. I mean, the Tesla coil. Yeah, I know. I didn't add the coil, the coil part to it. Hello, coil part. Yeah, that's fine. That's my interpretation of coil, I guess. Even though I will probably just, after the stream's over, I could probably just draw the coils from there. And besides that, next our stream, maybe Thursday or maybe Friday, it is depending on how it goes for that week. Because, like I said, if they're busy, then I need something else to do for the time being for the Friday and Saturday streams. Because one, right now, I have an evil presence watching me. And secondly of all, the Goblin Army. Yummy, 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 yeah. So I want to keep that surprise much as I can because for one, I know they do watch the VODs here and there. Because they're probably wondering, oh, I wonder what the hell he's doing right now. And they're probably like, alright, I'll try to remember that. And then soon as we start streaming, like, so what was gonna happen again? I can't remember. Like, first off, we were gonna take on the Eye of Cthulhu. I got everything repaired, ready to go for us to fight this thing. And also, a first surprise. What's the first surprise? It'll be fine. Like I said, I think that's how it's gonna play, but I don't know. like I said, I predicted many things with that stream was gonna happen. For one, I knew Wayne was gonna use bombs, and somehow almost explode me. Do 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 explosion! And also, I would hear out that not knowing much because it's your first time playing. Like, yeah, it makes sense. So you gotta make sure to try your best to explain, hey, this is how this works and this is how this works. Best you can. But honestly, though, it was chaotic and kind of nice for once, playing with people that you know quite well. Because for one, you haven't seen your friends in like quite a while, and you're just like, man, I am starved for just interaction. That's all I'm trying to do. Interact with people more and more each day. And I do feel a lot better just talking with everyone, especially live streaming. Like, it's fun to stream sometimes, and especially when people watch your stuff. Even though you have to make sure that A, it's for adults, and B, it's not for kids. Because once you click that it's for kids sign, congratulations, you signed yourself to YouTube, baby! That's what you've been waiting for, right? 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 No. No, that's not what I've been waiting for. Or to be honest. And to be honest, I rather make sure to make the line clear as day. If you're a child and you're watching my stuff, please wait till you're 18. Go read a book. Do something fun. Instead of watching me. I mean, come on. I'm not that entertaining. I ain't no Steve Jobs. And this is my iPhone. But no, really, I have to make the line very clear as day, saying, "Hey, if you're a child, get the hell out of here. Child detected. Get rid of the child. Remove it." I don't know why. I've been watching a lot of Buff Puffs' videos of the live streams of Bancourt. I don't know why. The thing that made me laugh so hard was when Buff Buff fired her friend in, and she was like, "No, no, don't start clapping! Don't start clapping! No, no, keep clapping! Keep clapping! No, no! Clap! Clap! I want to see some applause!" Honestly, I was thinking about animating that shit because it was so funny. I was like, let's see here. If I animate that, oh, that's not funny for me. Looks like someone went the wrong way towards uploading that video for monetary value. That's me back here. I get up in Buff just holding the bat say, "It looks like someone's going the wrong way." Anyways, I think that's enough streaming for one day. Because if I'm going to keep going on, I am not going to shut up. Anyways, I guess thank you all for tuning in, I guess. Hang on, let me just go to the end soon screen here. And then once that's done, I'm probably going to save my work and see who's alive right now. Because I do. Hopefully she's still alive. I'm talking about Umi Celestia. I do enjoy their artwork and a lot of things. Princess Iris and especially Iron Mouse. Like I said, if I ever get a chance to watch some streams and stuff, it'll probably be Lumi for the art streams and things like that. Anyways, enough talking. Ending stream now. Thank you all for watching. slow. Oh my god, no. Stop responding! Respond! Respond! Please respond! Okay, there is. Anyways, thank you all for watching the stream today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and please enjoy the VODs too on the good old youtube.com/ChrisTheCyborg. Or if you want to see more of my art, please check out the good old X or Twitter. Or if you want to see more of me, the old drawings, go to Blue Sky for that. Because I do not know how to use a Blue Sky. I honestly don't care.